Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back with another banging video. So if you're new or returning and you haven't subscribed, what the heck are you waiting on? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell and join the family. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and support. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about CardiB studio album, Am I the Drama? Failure to outsell and surpass Nicki Minaj iconic Pink Friday. Let's talk about it because I don't know what the heck is wrong with the internet. CardiB has been doing back-to-back promotional interviews promoting her album, and for the launch it did fairly well. But CardiB and her team, they thought that they would have outdone Nicki, and CardiB and Nicki is now in a full-on feud. And many people are pointing fingers at Nicki saying that she's too old for this. She needs to sit down. She needs to stop it. Anytime CardiB speaks on Nicki, it is always okay. But whenever Nicki retaliates, people use ageism against Nicki Minaj. And that's how you know the world is just not a fair place when it comes to people and their involvement. Now, as I've said, CardiB made a tweet telling Nicki to bow down, kiss her feet. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, Nicki Minaj is legendary. Whether you like to love her or love to hate her, Nicki is legend. She's an icon. CardiB will never ever be able to walk in Nicki's shoes when it comes to her pen game in this life or the next. Nicki has something that God has bestowed on her, and that's her God-given natural talent. Nicki is good at her pen game. She's good at lyrics. She's good at delivery. She's just an artist. And there's one thing you can do. You can never take away from an artist. You can never spite them. You can never win them, because even when you think you're winning, you're just losing. No, also, not Nicki, but CardiB is adamant that she's not an industry plant. She needs to act like it, because Kanye says Cardi is an industry plant, and that is something that CardiB consistently proves, that she's in fact an industry plant. She hasn't been able to dismiss that by any means, mark, reason, nor rhyme, because her pen game, it still sucks. And you can tell that CardiB still has some ghostwriter out there. Is that a bad thing? Absolutely not. No, as I've said, the drama has escalated, especially since Nicki mocked CardiB's album price at $4.99 on iTunes and claimed she couldn't outsell her even with heavy promotion, which is factual, because as you guys know, the Pink Friday, it has sold over 3 million copies worldwide, and Billboard has removed some of Nicki's. Billboard removed over 100,000 of Nicki's Pink Friday streams because of a competition which she hosted, while the CardiB numbers were not affected any at all. So despite the strong promotion that CardiB did, it fell short of the Pink Friday total streams, and as such, this is why the feud is ongoing. And honestly, I don't blame Nicki. Stand up, own your own, and I believe that it is time for Nicki to retaliate anything she says to CardiB. CardiB is well deserving of it, because I've seen the interviews and like, oh, we're not in this, and we've grown up past this. And she'll say in one interview that her and Nicki have grown past the beef, and then in the next interview, and even when she was on Spaces Live, she's like, we're gonna outsell bitches when we drop, we're gonna outsell. And she dropped, and she is still failing to outsell Nicki Minaj. So people did not see the blows that Cardi was throwing in Nicki's direction. But the moment that Nicki responded, everyone and their mamas are up in their feelings. And at the end of the day, there's one thing that anyone with a common understanding of how the music world works, and if you understand creativity and longevity, CardiB will never never be able to walk in Nicki Minaj's shoe in this life nor the next. And I believe that CardiB is about to have a major crash out because things are not doing as well as they thought it would for CardiB as it relates to this album. And I'm not trying to rain on this woman's parade. It just is what it is. CardiB is about to have a major crash out because her album, while still somewhat, has garnered a significant amount of success, and while she has been heavily promoting it while heavily pregnant, which is not an easy thing to do, she will not achieve the success that she was looking at. And when that truly hits home for CardiB, coupled with the fact that she is like a side chick to stefondiggs, because we have to keep it real. Unfortunately, stefondiggs has quite a few baby mamas out there, and there's even one baby mama that's due around the same time as CardiB, and stefondiggs' time, money, and affection is going to have to be split both ways. So CardiB, oh man, I do hope she gets some therapy though, but she is caught in a repeated cycle, unfortunately. I don't know why it is that she's in this repeated cycle, but only CardiB can identify the reason why she's in it, and hopefully she'll find the answer to pull herself out of that mess before it gets even messier, because it's not if, buts, or maybes. If anyone is paying close attention, CardiB and stefondiggs, they're not gonna work out. It's gonna be just completely messy and chaos for Cardi. She's gonna have more drama. I guess she's manifesting all the drama as we speak. But hey, I do hope CardiB, I wish her all the best though. I really do wish her all the best in this case because, again, as I've said, this thing with stefondiggs, it's not a good look. And CardiB is going after JT. She's clapping back at JT, and she's telling JT that JT, had an abortion, Little Uzi is gay and all of that, but here's stefondiggs with similar allegations against him. At least we can say, you know what, Uzi lives his truth. stefondiggs, we really don't know, because what many critics are assuming is that stefondiggs just started being a serial impregnator ever since that alleged incident where he was accused of sexually assaulting a male. So we really don't know if that even has any truth to it. But my point is, CardiB has to realize that her and JT, they're literally, on the same side of the coin. Really, she's not better than JT. JT's not in a better place. CardiB is really in a bad spot, if anyone is really choosing to be honest, because trying to escape Offset and then, being in a situation that's horrible, equally just the same, definitely not a good look. Offset was cheating on her, but at least he wasn't really having that many women pregnant out here. We would hear rumors of, women getting pregnant, but still those were just rumors. But with stefondiggs, honey, they're not rumors because we saw the car seat and everything. But anywho, kudos to CardiB, I guess. And that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what's your take, providing you have one. Do all you need to in this video as well to support your girl. Peace.